My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Raptopia Estate, the second thereof. Good. Alright, well, I've decided what mission I want to go on. The reason we did the last mission over in the Warrens was because there was such a good trinket on offer. And because we wanted to start leveling up some of our people. I want to start leveling up some of my level 1s and level 0s all the way up to level 2 and level 2. I don't want to put them on level 3, not yet. But for the moment, this crew will do. We've got amazing healing here in Mulethur, but I'm actually starting to take the Ancestor Scroll rather than Junior's Head, because Junior's Head actually also picks up 20% stress, whereas this only picks up 10% stress. And the only difference is 5% in healing skills, which I don't think will actually make a significant change to the amount that Mulethur will actually be healing here. Pusho is just going to be sitting in the back, dealing that damage, y'all, as well as the stress heals when available. Hughes is going to be up in the front row, doing all of the stunning and slowing, and Marshall is going to be doing our DPS through Dot. This is going to unlock Caregivers Convention for us. Going to be a wild time, trust me. I'm actually going to overstack 4 and 4. Yes. Whoa, hang on. I probably ought to sell a trinket. Yeah, I'm never going to be taking 2 grave robbers out on the same mission. Okay, this looks a lot better now. I should take 3 bandages, like 2 holy waters, 2 blood as well. Seems good to me. I don't think I have anyone with Cedia Mania. In fact, I'm certain I don't. So this party ought to hold things down. I'm not worried to remove the curse from everyone until a lot of people have the curse, and now I only have 1 person in this party that has the curse.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
When I get to the point that I actually can't go to a zone without taking 2 people that are cursed, that's when I know I gotta make a change. Okay.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Nice dodge. It's unfortunate that the light turned itself down in that time. I'd really like to take the Gatekeeper out. I should just munch on a dog treat already. Lowest amount of damage I could have done there, unfortunately. 6. I've also got the Mercurial Salve here on our Flagellant. Just to kick in some extra damage, basically. Yeah. What? Alright, well, I'll set up Retribution here rather than Stunning. Oh, wait, never mind, that's not going to do enough damage. Great, so he's going to get a turn. Thankfully, he doesn't do Thirst. Because he didn't do Thirst, and because he missed, effectively, he's dying to the DOT, as though the previous one was a 2-turn DOT. I horribly screwed a whole lot of that up. I could have easily just incurred Crimson Curse on 2 characters, especially if that guy ended up doing 1 bleed, 1 bleed, 1 bleed. Yeah, especially if that guy had ended up doing Thirst, because then he would have healed himself and stuck around for a while. That guy would have been left on 1 health. Can't have that happen. Beauty. That's unfortunate that he acted faster. Now we have a chance to incur Crimson Curse. We didn't, thankfully. I see an opportunity here to take a turn of recovery because you're dead to your dot in the next turn. So I guess we're going to have you move. A little bit of possible stress heal. Nice. Nice. Totally worth. And sure, roll to see if you get the crit or just the 3 healing.
Maintain the offensive.
2 bandages from that. That could be significant depending on how this dungeon turns out. If we... Please, Scout. I swear I brought a Warren Scrounger. Oh, sorry, a Wheeled Scrounger. Apparently I did not. But still, I do have the Ancestors map. We should be getting some scouting going on here. Bollocks.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Marshall has both of the self-heals available to him, so if he does go low, we should be fine still. One down.
Executed with impunity.
Two down. I should actually just go for the double stun here. Never mind. Fuck off. Good lord, with the misses. Never mind, they're missing as well. It's okay. Beauty. This is why I brought the blood. Can you actually just hit a fucking ability one of these days? It sounds like it'd be a good idea for you. Bleedstone.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
The Bleedstone itself is only worth 750 when sold at base. I'm going to be leaving all of the things along this path because I'm going to have to backtrack through here. Okay, someone's actually going to interact with this. Because I think one of you is Hagemania. I think Hagemania might actually force you, or Dark Temptation is definitely possibly going to force you to interact with this. So instead, I'll have you interact with it using a Holy Water, which will make sure that it gives you a positive perk.
Nature herself.
Rather, a positive quirk.
Victim to the spreading corruption.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Intent.
Okay, I didn't have time there to really interact with my inventory. I want to leave some of these so that I can come back to them, but apparently that's just not going to be viable, not going to work for me. God damn. All right, game. Take it easy. I mean, we'll pick that up on the way back just because we'll possibly have exhausted another slot. Especially in this upcoming battle, it's very likely I end up... what do I want to say? No one's going to interact with that. There's no forced interaction with that in my party at the very least. Especially in the following battle. I'm probably just going to use the dog treats to get them out of my inventory. It turns out if I use the dog treats and then Hounds Harry, we're set.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Sure, just roll for the possible crit. That guy was dead to his DOT before the next turn anyway, so...
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alrighty then, light out.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
How tenebrous is this corner?
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
It's worth like 1125. It's definitely worth an empty slot, I guess. I'll take it. It's just, I don't know where this medicine is gonna go now. Could replace the holy water. Oh no, I'll definitely replace the Barons first.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay, our stack of citrine is... God damn, this is the same space that gave us the hunger proc last time. It's cursed. Alright, you should have the best disarm. Being highest level and a Houndmaster. That was pretty much guaranteed. I kind of want to open this, but the possibility of 50 stress is... It's a rough one. I mean, if I'm ever going to incur 50 stress on someone, I should probably incur it on Marshall. Alright. Map of the area. Oh, never mind. It's not a map of the area. Apparently, this is fucking nothing of the area. Okay, we'll have you disarm on your 85. Reduces your stress by 9. If you're wondering why it's more than 8 that we got the stress reduction there for, it's because she has the Ancestors map increasing... Ancestors scroll, rather.
Gains purchase. Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Increasing how effective her stress recovery is. Okay, we did manage to skip over one obstacle, which is actually really handy, because there's going to be graves, and I'm going to want to dig up those graves. I care none for the sanctity of the dead. If anything, I care for the loneliness of the dead.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
How do I figure that, you ask? Well, I'm just killing a whole bunch of people so that those who are currently dead don't feel too lonely. If I am gonna ever get the back line down, it's gonna have to be through both of my ranged attacks. You've got prop, but I don't actually care. Eh. That's really rough. For both of those, that was pretty much the lowest edge of the damage they could have done. Yikes. There's gonna be a Rend the Marked coming out now. Kinda wanna go Hound's Harry, because it'll kill this and it's likely to end up helping this die. Yeah. Oh, that one's... Never mind. It means both of those have exactly one more turn until they do die. Rain of Light. That now only just kills you. I really don't care about incurring the mark right now because I already have the mark on one of... Okay, never mind, I'm fine. Nice stun. Knock this one back. This one doesn't get a turn, so I don't have to worry about Rain of Blight. Rain of Blight. Escape Cloud. Mark Prey. Perfect. Hey, and it got dodged as well. This is what Highlight is good for. That plus 7.5 dodge, y'all. I could have done the party stress heal there. In fact, I almost certainly should have. You now dead to your lead? Not yet. Okay, if this stuns, we get 2 turns. Oh, burr. Oh, alright, I'm just gonna move myself back. Both of them die before they get an action.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Now I'll probably get a free heal and a free stress heal. Don't mind if I do. 10 stress reduced. Easy.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. This expedition at least promises success.
No ream in this inventory for portraits right now. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, it's only 25 stress. That's not as bad as it could have been. I could strictly say that about almost everything in this game. I mean, that's not as bad as it could have been. I could have had an aneurysm upon opening that. Okay. Now we're getting to the point where I'm really, really uncomfortable. Like, I need the deeds and I need the crests. I think now we throw away the holy water. Well, that's unfortunate. Poisonous sap, highest blight resistance in our party. It was the correct way to do that, despite the fact that it didn't work out. That doesn't make it incorrect. Nice! And it removed the corpse, so now we're going to be able to target this fellow in the back line. I need 2 damage on you. I mean, I'm not really going to be able to do anything to the others, so... Bellow is almost certainly the play here. Lower both of their speeds and dodges. It's been a long time since I've actually incurred a Crimson Curse tick. I am amazed by the fact that we haven't gotten Crimson Curse on any of the things that have happened so far. Last 2 episodes, we really should have gotten it at a bunch of different points, but no, we just kept avoiding it. And here as well.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Our gem stacks are actually pretty good right now.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Curio obstacle. Yikes. Is that for... Oh, man. All of our resources are running low just because this has been really demanding of our resources. Okay, never mind. We can use the last shovel. And we have enough radiant light to go into this room. That is our final torch, though. We're about to dip below highlight. Yikes. I might... Yeah, wow. I was about to say I might not even get the kill before she acts, but... Turns out I was just not going to get the kill. At all. There was zero chance. It's not enough, is it? Alright, I guess if we get a good Hound's Harry... Yeah, you're already dead. Yeah, what we're looking for here is a really good Hound... Never mind. She acted first. That's a rough pull. Never mind, it didn't work. Alright, dead and dead before you get an action. No, still not fucking dead! Holy shite! I'm gonna hit them both up with that bleed. 9 damage, well done. 9 damage, well done. Okay, that prevents either of them from using ectoplasmic perfusion and forcing there to be more people in the fight suddenly. Stress heal. Well done, well done. That's gonna have to be party. Ooh.
War can be healed,
That's a big heal.
but never hidden.
Roll for the possible crit, even if I fail. I did get through there. It's pretty good.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So... Oh, fuck me dead. If that turns out to be the final curio that I... Ooh, boy. We might have to backtrack so much that we incur a ridiculous amount of stress. I am very un-okay with that. Bloodied Fetish. Probably at this point, at this late point in the dungeon, gonna be worth more. Yeah, we only have one medicine so far. So this is our next one. Alright, that's also a quest line. Good, good, good. Guess I should rest here. Oh, that tried to force the interaction. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm not resting. I thought I was in a loot screen, so I could just interact with the campfire and start the campfire event and then loot it. But I wasn't, so I couldn't. And that's real bad. Here we go. Nice crit self-heal. Reducing your own stress there. That's not okay. That is really not okay. Alright, Fury. Beauty. If I can get an action before the Sycophant, we might be in a reasonable position for preventing any Crimson Curses here. I really don't actually care to prevent them right now, because I do plan for my next mission to be to the Baron themselves. Okay, that was not the one that I thought was going to act first, but they did, and I'm okay. Oh, right, of course, +4 speed on Crimson Curse. I keep forgetting. That's actually really impactful. Eh. Alright. That's not a bleed. Well, I mean, it's not a kill, I mean. Next room could have a battle in it. It's not really worth preparing for.
Sedated.
Don't need the shovels. Actually, funnily enough, I definitely don't need the food now. Because food procs can only trigger on empty spaces. And there's been no empty space. That was a battle prior.
Destroyed.
One down. That's unfortunate. You only ever get one turn, though, so if you act, I can pretty much just ignore you. Yeah, feel free to do that on her, because she actually can't get diseased. Crimson Curse takes the place of all other diseases. That actually prevents him from getting a turn. That was a really good action. Well done. Yeah, Rabid Rush her again. Crit her. I don't care. I mean, I do care, actually. That's a lot. That's an amount of stress I really didn't want to incur. Okay, stun this one. Beauty. Now I really want to slow you. My debuff will actually be enough to definitely do it, so long as it hits, it hits. Beautiful. So you now go at the end of the party. Self-heal.
Wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Damn. If I rolled much lower than that, I was going to be able to stall out for a while.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright. It's a fair amount of stress on characters. Don't really like ending the mission with that.
These tonics and herbs will stave off infection and neutralize contagion.
Fated is pretty good. Egomania is pretty bad. Paranormania, I don't think is significant enough to worry about.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
That said, we can start locking some people into here, so let's quickly go out here, take all y'all out the party. Is there any trinket that I'm really going to want from any of these? Ooh, no so far. Beautiful. Alright, I actually don't care. Next is definitely going to be the Baron. I've been forestalling for far too long. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 party members out of 26, I believe, that have the Crimson Curse at the moment. And I think all 3 of my Vestals. It's a little bit unfortunate, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. So I guess the first thing I've got to think about before I do this is who am I going to be taking, rather, into the courtyard? You have the yips. I don't. You have the yips and anemic. Excuse me. I don't feel too comfortable with you there. I kind of want a more reliable healer than taking Fitzhugh. The only reason for that is because Fitzhugh at the moment is... It's good. It's good. But a more reliable healer so that I can make sure that, you know, I can party heal, I can single target heal, I can nuke from afar. I think I have to go Vestal. So best recovery would be Bracroix. As much as I dislike the fact that you have the yips, your accuracy is reasonable. The problem is these are going to have a lot of dodge as well. So you're definitely going to have to be the person that holds... Hang on, unequip sort. You're definitely going to have to be the person that holds the Sun Ring. Usually I would mock up all of this in my own time. But I probably don't want to end the episode yet. The other one was a pretty short dungeon. And this mission is apparently incredibly long, so I guess I can just start it in this episode. And also, the party setup for this is going to be ridiculously important because it's a fucking huge-ass dungeon. That's enough for healing and stress healing. I don't need to do more than that. I can, but I don't need to. I am worried, though. Where do I get my damage for many rows? You're bloodthirsty, which could affect you. Anyone with high... Hard skin's pretty good. We could do a dodge tanking thing. That would work. But I'd have to have a Jester. Does the Jester still... Does the Jester work well enough that I can do this? It's my biggest question right now. Because if they do... This party isn't going to deal enough damage. That's the big problem. Brakra is the only damage dealer in this party, right? You've got Uri, who's going to do Finale, go to the back row, and then just hang around there for a while. That or also just straight up screws Martel. Martel suddenly becomes horrible at that point. No, I can't run this. If I had a second line to Cultist, I could run this. But I'd have to be really proactive with my heals if I'm going to do that. That would give me the secondary stunner that I want, though. So this gives me 2 stuns. It gives me Fribute, our veteran man-at-arms. It gives me Fitzhugh as our Master Occultist. Hands from the Abyss being able to stun all the way up until the 3rd rank, as well as Rampart being able to stun up until the 3rd rank. I guess the biggest problem in this party right now is I don't have any way of dealing with their back rank. If their back rank is the one that I singularly want to target, I guess I pretty much just have to try and pull it out of position, because the only person who will be able to hit it directly is going to be the Houndmaster. Is that bad? If I wanted to, I could run this and then add Watio in for extra damage. So this would be take Uri out, add Watio in, being our Grave Robber, and give her Crimson Salve, the Mercurial Salve. Just have her do a ridiculous amount of damage in the backlines. That actually might be the way I resolve this. I don't think I can, in good conscience, run Uri. So this puts Watio there. So that once she lunges, she still has the ability to use Thrown Dagger. I'll take Poison Darts off, because a lot of these targets can't be significantly blighted. The amount of damage that Watio does, though, is a lot. It's fucking significant. She's already super accurate, so I think Mercurial Salve plus Dismas's head is actually going to make her fucking ridiculous. In addition, Eagle Eye as well as Natural Swing, so she's gonna hit. Do I want Demon's Cauldron? Do I need plus 40% stun skill chance on you? 40, 180. I can take you to 180 or I can take you to 160. And the 160 also gives me stun resist. No, I probably need the extra. You definitely want a Berserk Charm, just for damage. That unfortunately means that you're holding the Ancestors map. Is that important? Is it important to scout? Could be. Could be. The dungeon will only reveal itself while scouted, or it'll reveal itself blankly to you for the previous rooms. If I could take more scouting trinkets, I would, but I have such important other trinkets. You're like just stun. You're pretty much just a big beefy dude and you stand there doing big beefy things. You big hunk of beef. That's fine for you. Wait, what? Let's sort this so we get free butte up here. Alright, I'm not going to be taking that. Yeah, there's no way that we're going to be able to force out armor smithing before we leave. Got level 4 on everyone. You've got Mercurial. You're doing plus 50% damage. Like, more than that for your individual shots. So things like Thrown Dagger, especially with how regularly it crits, are going to be fucking insane. Other than that, I'm going to have to sell a couple of trinkets. Yeah. That's fine. Gonna have to sell a couple of these trinkets here. Just so that I have enough money to buy pretty much everything to take into this area. I can't see myself ever using Resurrection's Collar. Definitely not going to be taking 2 Blood Course medallions. In fact, probably not even 1, so I'll sell the other. Damage Stone is vastly outclassed at this point. Bleed Stone as well. Think that's about it for what I feel super comfortable selling. Alright. I feel bad. Because I feel like now what I should do is end the episode and sort out the rest of this. Go into the dungeon in the start of the next one. Hard skin's pretty good. God-fearing doesn't really matter, though. Right. Buron, doesn't matter at all. Fated and Demonomania could actually be important, so... I'd love to lock something in and out for you, but you're cursed. Alright. All the way down to Renu Shadi. I have nothing I want to lock in on you. Kind of want to lock in Balanced and Irrepressible here, actually. Fated and Egomania. Photomania and Egomania. Or even Photomania and Ruminator. I'll do Photomania and Ruminator. Beautiful. Alright. No level of Contagion. I was pretty certain that was the case. Yeah, this one doesn't have any level of Contagion either. Alright. Well, I think I will actually do that. So for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been The Darkest Raptopia, the Second Estate. Primarily the consideration being made here is that I want to be able to title the next episode Courtyard Mission 2. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.